Constructing Our Future is a program that we ran to connect individuals from underserved communities to the building trades, to get them prepared to enter careers in the building trades union construction industry in Pittsburgh, in preparation to work on the Penguins 28-acre development. The community has spoken very loudly that they want African Americans from the Hill District to really benefit from this project, and we knew that if we started training African Americans now in the building trades, that they would be ready for the work to start in September.
How this thing really began is when guys would come home from jail. If they were doing some good things, if they were doing the right thing, I would call Steve or David or Joe and say, hey, I got a guy, perfect. And Mr. Massero would say, bring him out, I need to talk to him. He would sit him down in the office and, okay, what's up with you? Because that's the first thing that he did with me.
My dad's first $1 million project was at Duquesne University, and he happened to be on the job site one day when there were 50 African-American men coming up the bluff, up the hill at Duquesne with baseball bats. And my dad's instinct was to go down and talk to them. Growing up on Larimer Avenue, knowing that, his dad and his uncles had some discrimination against them, but they were given an opportunity to be stonemasons and working in construction. I'm gonna go talk to these individuals. And it was that kind of lesson that our parents taught us, was to give back to the community and to treat everybody the same. I just knew that that's something my dad would want, but it's also something that just being in Pittsburgh my whole career, I saw a lot of individuals and underserved communities that just needed a chance.
So we always been having this conversation about how can we get more minorities into the building trade unions.
Richard Garland said to me in the mid-January of 15, let's go meet with R.K. Mellon. So at a meeting with R.K. Mellon, we talked about what we are planning to do. And 45 minutes into the meeting, R.K. Mellon said, we're supporting you on this. I said to Richard, it's amazing that they committed to giving us a grant to do this, but now what do we do?
So I have a good presence in the streets. So, I tell a couple guys, look, we get ready to do this. You interested? How can we, how can I help you? I'm saying this is the way you can help yourself. If you really about this stuff, that you really want to work, you really want to get better, here's the opportunity for you.
So 110 people came through. We picked 30 to begin the classes starting June 1st. They learned two things. One is the math skills, the basic math skills, to get the individuals prepared to take, it was focused on the carpenter's entrance exam, and then the soft skills, being on time, attitude, any sort of reinstatement of their driver's license, which they have to have. Dan Kiefer from our CM group taught the math class, and Richard Garland and his group taught soft skills.
This whole project for me was taking away the excuse. Taking away the excuse to say, everybody wants to say racism, there's nepotism, there's all these different things that are happening in the construction industry, but this project has nothing to do with, we taking all those isms out, we taking all the excuses out, and I'm saying you either got to pull your pants up and act like a man.
We had our graduation. 24 of the 30 completed the course, and we currently have 14 of those individuals employed in the building trades in Pittsburgh.
Constructing Our Future gave us an opportunity to push the system to make some different things happen for folks that are really, really want to work.
My name is Kazori Reed. I work for Massero at the Skyview Apartments on Forbes Avenue. I'm a laborer, but right now I am trained to run the hoist. I'm a hoist operator. My life has really changed, and I've been there since November, and it just feels good to not have to work 2 jobs to run a household, to rob Peter to pay Paul. It's definitely given me some financial stability. Being a single parent, it takes a lot to run a household, so I just feel a lot more liberated. And I have 2 daughters that I know that are watching me. Being a woman in a male-dominated workplace just lets them know that they can do and be whatever they want to be. Through the graduation process, I networked and got a lot of numbers, and Steve Massaro is one of the numbers that I got. And I built a relationship with him, a rapport with him. I called him a couple times a week. I was so persistent that he said, I'm going to give you a job. This whole experience has been life-changing for me. It really has. I just appreciate Massaro.